Here we are, sitting waiting for our dinner to get ready. Sitting patiently. Crackers and cheese, grapes. What a life. These guys are all here making the dinner. I'm not sure what we're getting, but I think they're pasta, bolognese sauce anyway. This is our camp. Yours is down this way. It's not so bad. The only thing I've seen just now is wee hairy caterpillars. They're everywhere. I've lifted about half a dozen, maybe more out of the tent now. That's our washing tree, as Kenny says. My towel and that hanging up there. Kenny's bikini. This is our tent now. The solar charger on my phone working its magic. It's no bad surroundings to be sitting having your dinner. It's unbelievable. Try to see what time it is. Nearly 6 o'clock in the evening. Obviously if we're going to have dinner. And it's actually still quite warm here. We're in for a dip earlier on. I've got videos in that in the Havasu Falls. It's absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful place. Oh. Anyway, grub up I think. So bye for now. Morning. It's nearly 8 o'clock here. We've just had breakfast, some porridge and some nice apple sausages. Even dinner treat. They've switched. We're meant to be going to Mooney Falls today, but apparently there's going to be a bit of rain and the possibility of flash floods down there, so if you get down there then there's a good chance you'll not get back out. So I've decided to do the following day, which Navajo Falls I believe it is, that we're going up to. We passed that yesterday, so that's the plans for the day. The ladies doing the washing up, everybody else just chilling. Get about half an hour before we head off. It's not warm here but just now, but it's not exactly cold either. So we've had a rain forecast for today, so hopefully it's nothing much. Usually when it comes on with a passion, and then 5 minutes later it's done and dusted and that's you. So hopefully that's the case for the day as well. The colour of this water is amazing. We were in swimming yesterday up at the falls, and basically we got our swimming gear with us today to take to Navajo Falls as well. Enjoy a wee dip. Anyway, that's all for now. Bye. I tried to take a couple of pictures last night in the tent, but the light wasn't too good. This is my bed. I've got 2 mats here to sleep on now, because last night was murder. I've got a sore neck because the bloody air kept coming out of the thing. So got another one. The 2 of them are blown up again. Hopefully get a better night's sleep tonight. We've got all these creepy crawlies on the outside of the tent. Caterpillars are everywhere. If you can just sort of make that out there. Some up there. Could be worse right enough. At least there's nothing biting or that. Well, except for maybe Kenny.
I'll bite anything.
And he's got smelly feet.
Smelly feet.
Smelly feet, smelly arse. Whole shebang. We'll try to keep this place clean and tidy. We're using their brown bags for basically
Dispose of the dust from boots.
dispose of the dirt and that, try to keep the rest of it clean.
We're going to get wet today as well.
Probably the rain's forecast, so this is the view for your tent. If you can make it, take a couple of pictures. These trees, they're covered, and it looks like cobwebs. It's actually like cocoons that the caterpillars are spun, and apparently they need to try and wash them down in that, because if they don't, then they end up killing the trees because they can't breathe and such like. Back at Havasu Falls this morning, just getting ready to go in the water and basically walk through, heading up to Navajo Falls. It's unbelievable here, as you can see. Anyway, time to go.
The Grand Canyon actually is it's been formed about anywhere from about 6 million, about 10 million years old. So very long time, but in the big picture of the rock, a relatively short amount of time. Other layers are maybe by a marshy area, kind of more like a Florida, like the Florida Keys or something like that area, where it'd be next to the water sometimes, and then it will be you know, by the right next to like a marsh, and so that would be shale. Very brittle, breaks apart very fast, you know, very soft actually. So you have all the different layers of rocks, and the geologists are loving this because in most areas around the world, there's older rocks around the world. There's you know, rocks that have maybe different fossils and all that, but what's happening here is you see actually all the layers at one time. And that's really unusual.
I'm just heading up here, going to go into the mine, have a look in here, see what's going on.
You'll see the glimmer of calcite, and that is actually an indicator rock. When the miners would see that, they would start digging in that area for a very certain thing called galena. Has anybody ever heard of galena before?
Yeah, 5 minutes ago.
And if you feel galena compared to any of these normal rocks, it has a wonderful weight to it. It's very heavy. Galena actually has iron content to it, which gives it that very heavy weightness to it. Galena is used in, or it has lead in it as well. Wow. And it is used in bullets. So this area was mined starting in about the late 1800s, early 1900s. However, it was not a very profitable mining. Does anybody want to give a good guess why it was not super profitable?
Because of the getting the item out.
Yes. Location. It's all about location, just like in real estate. Even if it was, they had a ton of galena down here, it took so much money for them to haul it out that by the time it made it out on mule, made it to a train hundreds of miles away, they lost so much money in those transportation costs. However, the miners kept on telling their bosses back in Chicago or in the Midwest that they were making great money. They had tons and tons of galena down here. It was going to be really profitable exploration. Why would they lie to their bosses?
Because they were taking the cut. They were taking the cut themselves and...
Good guess, but no.
They were in the Grand Canyon.
And why would they want to stay here?
Awesome.
They had Havasu Creek, Havasu Falls, a 5-minute walk from work. So, you know, they would do half an hour of mining, and then go lounge at the creek for the rest of the day. Oh yes, we're gonna make you tons of money. This is the mine shaft that you cannot see. Then if you want to just go stand over there.
Just try to give you an idea just how far down we are. Cliffs are sort of going forever going up there. Wouldn't want to be caught down here in a flash flood. Snookered.